thing I can say is that college life is really entirely different from being high school. If before I still have time to relax and be an easy-go-lucky woman, right now it feels like relaxing is a sin because we are being so fed up or bombarded with so many academic activities, just like lesson plans, TOS, and there's a lot more. That's why I can say that college life is really different because it really requires your persistence, your determination, your sacrifices, the time, your efforts, and most importantly, as students, we should really have time management. I am speaking by experience because since we are being given a lot of paperworks, sometimes it cannot be avoided for us to procrastinate because there's really so many activities. That's why time management is really a must. However, even though college life is hard, still I am deeply motivated despite the challenges that I am facing as a student. It is because I have dreams to pursue and I wanted to make my parents proud someday. And last but not the least is that I wanted to finally reach my dream, which is to be a licensed professional teacher.
Leaving home for college can be stressful for first-year college students. Feelings of depression, isolation, homesickness, and loneliness are quite common among freshmen. Entering university can feel like being whisked away to a world that you have only heard about but have yet to explore yourself. First-class nervousness is the first thorn that the students face off, wondering how they will find their classes, what their studying routine should look like, and how they will like their professor.
Bilang isang college student, marami akong struggles na hinaharap sa kasalukuyan. Lagi nag-aaral lang ako ng lola at
When I leave my family to pursue my studies in another city, it feels terrible. Initially, I feel homesick. I miss all my family members and most important, home-cooked food. But trust me, it is not that bad as it sounds. We'll get new friends which we will be your family away from home. After some time, you may develop an unbreakable bond with your friends. And when question arises about studies, sometimes for better future, you have to take a hard decision which will lead you to beautiful destination.
ngayon, ang hirap lang kasi first time ko lang talagang malayo dun sa family ko. Ngayong college ako, ang daming adjustment na marami akong naranasan na adjustment dito sa school, lalo na ngayon. Malayo ako sa family ko since daycare hanggang grade 12, senior high. Kasama ko yung family ko kapag may problema ako, nasasabihan ko sila. Harapan ako sa mga ginagawa ko, tinutulungan nila ako or something na nasasabi ko sa kanila. Pero dito, hindi ko masabi dun sa tita ko kasi alam ko naman, hindi rin ako malapit sa kanila kasi hindi naman ako dito lumabas.
Some students may be the first time moving away from family and friends, and with that will come the feelings of homesickness.
Yung college ako, parang na-realize ko na mali yung ginawa ko sa kanila tapos namimiss ko sila sa mga sakit lang. Na ngayon ko lang na-realize nung kung kailan wala na ako sa tabi nila. Sakit lang kasi namimiss ko na sila. Ang sakit palang mahiwalay dun sa pamilya. Tapos sa mga kaibigan ko. Tapos ang dami ko talagang adjustment dito kasi hindi ako marunong magsalita ng Bicol, Tagalog ng as in talaga. Tapos nilalabanan ko pa yung pagiging mahiyain ko kasi nga, syempre pag college ka na daw, sabi ng teacher ko, dapat wala na yung hiya kasi hirap kami sa iba't ibang tao. Marami din akong experience na pambubuti mula sa mga klase ko nung elementary, nung high school, physical, mental, yung mga klase ko, lagi nila ako sinasabihan na ang pangit ko, dami kong nagyawa, tapos yun pa, dami-dami, tapos hindi kasi ako magaling sumayaw, tapos lagi lang yung nabilis ka ng katawan ko. Hanggang ngayon, dala-dala ko pa rin na nasa isip ko na baka gawin ko sa akin umabot na ako sa punto na gusto kong magpakamatay kasi sobrang sakit ko talaga ng nararamdaman.
Suicide is completed when the victim cannot escape the chronic effects of bullying. They cannot find a way to cope that protects them, to helps them to overcome their suffering. From this long-term carrying of emotional or physical scars, the individual develops a feeling of hopelessness and helplessness. The bullying seems it cannot be stopped for the victim and thus the result of suicide.
Sobrang daming struggles ko ngayong college. As in, hindi ko alam kung kakayanin ko pa. Kasi ang dami kong iniisip yung bayarin dito sa school.
A study at Ohio State University found that 70% of the college students were stressed about their finances. The reported stressors included paying for their education and paying for their monthly bills, which led to about one-third of students neglecting their studies in some way.
So ako, paano na lang yung paghihirap nila wala kita, nakakahiya naman.
Students are constantly pushed to the edge by their parents to build a bright future and succeed in life. However, the enormous pressure on the students not only hinders their growth and learning but leads to increased stress and anxiety. Growing expectations of parents coupled with academic pressure has led to increased stress levels in today's students, are leaving them vulnerable to severe depression and suicidal tendencies.
Pero iniisip ko din kung doon naman ako mag-aaral sa Mindoro, lalong mahihirapan si mama kasi kay ate parang hirap na sila sa pagbibigay ng pera kasi nga wala namang permanent na trabaho si papa dahil sa pandemic nga. Tapos madami pa kami magkakapatid na nag-aaral. Dalawa na yung high school, isa na yung elementary. Sobrang hirap pagkasyahin ng pera. Tapos nagmamahalan pa yung pilihin ngayon. Kaya wala akong magawa kundi iisip ko lang ang lahat. Iisip ko lang yung sakit kasi sabi ni ate, natatapos din naman ito. Hindi naman sa kulang ng pera dito. Hindi na ako palang hihingi-hinta kasi nahihiya talaga ako. As long, alam ko na kaya ko pa, pwede pa yung pera na yun. Minsan naglalakad na lang talaga ako. Kasi nahihiya talaga ako ng pera. Sabi ko, paalam na ako. Tapos, hindi pa ako ng pera. Parang ako dito. Tapos, basta ang dami kong iniisip kung makakapag-ipon ako sa pamamagitan ng paglalakad, ipapadala ko yung kay ate kasi alam ko yung hirap kay ate to. Kasi wala siya pang bayad sa boarding house. Tapos sa mga project niya, naiisip ko yun. Kasi ako kaya ko pa naman eh. Nagpapadala naman si mama dito minsan. Nakakakain pa naman ako ng tama. Kaya ko pa naman yung magtakad. Kasi ang lapit lang talaga yung tutuusin. Kaya yung pera na yun, sayang din. Kaya iniipon ko din minsan. Pwede ko din pambayad minsan dito sa school. Hindi na ako hihingi sa kanila. Ito, kahit hirap kami, kapos kami sa buhay, nag-aaral pa rin ako. Kahit minsan tinatamad na ako. Parang gusto ko nang sumuko, pero laban pa rin. Laban pa rin sa buhay. Kasi kapag sumuko ka agad, paano ka mananalo, diba? Kinakaharap na challenges ngayong college po ako, katulad po ng mga activities na hindi ko alam kung paano ko po umpisahan, paano ko gagawin. Para mas maintindihan ko po yung mga lesson dito sa college, nagpupunta po ako ng library para marami pa po akong malaman at mas maintindihan ko pa po yung mga lesson na sinasabi sa amin ng aming mga guro sa iba't ibang subject po. Although po minsan hindi naman masyado ako nakakapunta ng library, nagsisearch na lang ako sa Google or sa YouTube para mas madami pa po akong malaman about sa lesson at mas maintindihan ko pa po. Tapos, nagtatanong din ako sa iba kong classmate about doon para mas maintindihan ko talaga at mas maging maayos yung pagkaintindi ko sa lesson na yun. Yung ibang lesson na tinuturo ng teacher ko is Bicol. So, para mas maintindihan ko siya, pinapatagalog ko sa mga classmate ko na marunong mag-Tagalog. Kapag marunong mag-Tagalog at saka pag may time din, nagpapaturo ako sa kanila para mas madali intindihin yung sinasabi sa akin or dinidiscuss ng teacher sa unahan sa amin pag nag-discuss na siya. Kaya po yung mga challenges na pinagdadaanan ko ngayon is alam ko po malalampasan ko din ito dahil sa mga kaibigan ko nakapaligid sa akin or mga taong naniniwala sa akin, malalampasan ko to through in prayers din dahil alam ko nandiyan lang si God nakikinig sa akin. Katulad ng mga nangyari before, yung mga challenges na kinaharap ko, nalampasan ko yon dahil nagpipray ako at saka may naniniwala sa akin.
All I can say is, it is difficult, very difficult, but challenging and happy. Why? Kasi there are times na kailangan natin sumabay sa agos ng buhay. So yung 3 taon ko rito sa Partido Carlos bilang isang estudyante is hindi naging madali. So para tayong dumaan sa butas ng karayom, step by step, kailangan natin pagdaanan yung maliit na bagay para maabot natin yung kailangan natin marating, kailangan natin makuha habang tayo nag-aral dito sa institusyon.
What is your life experience that made you pursue your studies despite obstacles?
Poverty. Because poverty is very much concerned in people's life. Because we all know that every one of us suffer from poverty. So, kahit anong hirap yung pinagdadaan natin is kailangan natin magpursige, kailangan natin mag-aral para pagdating ng oras is hindi tayo maiwan sa mababang puri sa lipunan. So, kahit ano bagang pagsubok ang dumating sa atin, alam naman natin na yung mga pera, yung pagkain bilang estudyante, kailangan natin magtipid. Kasi hindi lahat ng oras ang ating magulang ay may pera. Naniniwala ako sa sabihan na poverty is not a hindrance to success. So, kailangan bilang estudyante ay sundin natin o paniwalaan natin ng estudyante. Kasi kahit anong hirap, kahit anong kahirapan man ang dumaan sa atin o pagsuro, alam kong lahat yun ay malalagpas. So, buwan. Straight and look forward.
How do you handle your responsibility in your studies, family, and as a president and educational department?
Handling a different situation like me, that I have a family, then elected as president of this department in college education. The time management is the most important. So I divided it in different ways. Like the family is the time that I give them is just at night. Because my studies as a student in whole day, in a whole day classes, sa isang buong araw na yun, kinukonsume ko yan sa pag-aaral. So pagkamat may mga homeworks pa din na natitira. So hindi mo kailangan isang tabi yung pamilya. So sa pagiging presidente ng department ito ay hindi basta-basta. So alam naman natin, bilang isang pamilya, pag naglilingkod ka na sa pamilya mo, maglilingkod ka pa sa departamento mo ay hindi madali. So kailangan talaga ng patas at pantay na oras. Malagpasan mo at maging masaya araw-araw na ginagawa.
What do you do in order to minimize or pass those challenges like lesson blocks?
So, for me, how I minimize past those challenges, so just feel it. Isa puso mo, take it with your heart. Kasi pag pinaliwala mo yun, hindi mo yun puso, ibig sabihin wala kang pagmamahal sa ginagawa. Kung hindi mo man ang ginagawa mo bilang estudyante, siguro I chose or advice na leave education kung hindi mo siya mahal. Kung hindi mo gusto ang ginagawa mo yun, hindi ka masaya. So much better na siguro isit aside mo siya. Pero kung mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, yakapin mo siya para naman sa ganun ay maramdaman mo na gusto ko ito. Gusto ko yung ginagawa ko. Gusto kong maging future educator pagdating ng araw. So, kailangan kong yakapin. Ito nga kanina, kailangan kong yakapin bilang isang estudyante. So, pagdating sa mga lesson plans, mga schoolworks, activities, or assigned tasks, so, kailangan mo talaga siyang gampanan, kailangan mo siyang gawin sa puso, sa isip, nang sa gayon mas nagiging madali ang gawain, lalo na sa isang estudyante.
Challenge is the core of the growth mindset. Without it, students don't get the opportunities to take risk, learn to fail, and figure out how to pick themselves up again. This sense of progress, as Dweck calls it, is central to developing growth mindsets. Challenges during teenage years prepare a person for the adult world. They foster a belief that obstacles are a normal part of life and that one can manage them and come through them, often being better for having had experience. Hard times stimulate growth in a way that good times don't. Facing challenges and navigating one's way through them builds resilience capacity. Knowing that one can overcome obstacles, learn from struggles, and benefit from mistakes lays a solid foundation for success in later life. When challenges are faced and conquered, there is a powerful sense of accomplishment. It is often the substance of great memories and a motivation for rich storytelling. In contrast, a smooth experience devoid of challenges runs the risk of becoming routine, predictable, and entirely forgettable. In conclusion, problems are like washing machines. They twist, they spin, and knock us around. But in the end, we come out cleaner, brighter, and better than before.